Here I am with my main man, Jonathan Griffiths,
Fine.
who has played rugby for Wales and Great Britain. And today we're going to talk about a little bit about Jonathan's past and nothing seedy or sorted though, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? And his tips for success, tips for achieving things. So you left school. What happened after school? You were doing well with rugby.
Yeah. Well, I did most of my schooling in England. Yeah. Which
ooh, they're in one way.
You do appreciate your Welsh when you live out of your country, because all the people are taking the mick at you in school and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, when I
were you bullied in school then, or
not really bullied, but they're always taking the mick and stuff like that. But yeah. You know, so you realise that your passion for Wales is superb. So when I started doing well in rugby, but playing in England, my dream then was to play for Wales. To
get the hell out of England.
Yeah. So
there's lots of English people watching this as well.
Yeah.
And we love English people.
Yeah.
Best mates English. So then you came back to Wales.
That's right. Well, my birthplace was Carmarthen, so we came back to Carmarthen, and I just went straight in. Well, luckily my uncle was the Carmarthen Quins coach, and so I just went training with him, and straight away I was in the team, and just playing away, and things progressed.
So when you were in school, you got into you were in the school teams.
Yeah. And
did you go on like county teams and then?
Well, early on in my schooling, it was all football, obviously, mainly football in England. Yeah. But when I got to 14 and a half, my PE teacher said always short on the rugby team on this particular day, and he said, "Do you mind helping us out?" And well, obviously I did, and I really loved playing rugby. So, and then the football went to the the back door, like, and I just concentrated on rugby, and it went from there.
Fantastic. So at the point where they just said, look, you could go to the Scarlets. I mean, what was that point, and what was it like? Because that's in Wales, it's a great team to get into.
They're one of the best clubs in the world at the time. The Scarlets have got fantastic tradition, beating the All Blacks, beating Australia.
Yeah.
They beat all the top touring teams, and I was just invited to a trial pre-season, and I went up, and because I didn't know anyone from Wales or anything like that, I didn't fear anyone. I didn't. Just went on and played my own game, and I was actually playing against the current Welsh scrum half at the time, and I didn't know him. And I just had a great game. Mark Douglas, his name was, and we're big friends now. But we had a cracking game against each other, and I was invited straight into the squad. So me and Mark were the scrum halves for a bit, and then he wasn't getting picked as much as he'd like to, because I was. So Mark went to London Welsh then, and continued his career up there. Yeah. But then I carried on playing for the Scarlets and for 7 years with the likes of Ian Evans, Jonathan Davis, and we had some great players in our team, and we won 3 cup finals, and there wasn't a structured league in them days. Yeah. But the Schweppes Cup was the major tournament.
We were all riding around on sheep.
Exactly. So
yeah. What was the point when they said, like, you can go and play, you can go and another cap for Wales sort of thing?
Yeah, again, when you play...
That's a huge moment.
Yeah.
That's a school child's dream.
Well, I was 20 when I was invited into the Welsh squad, which is, there's like a 36-man team squad at the beginning of the season, and then they taper it down then before the Six Nations. But I was in the squad for 5 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And your transition then, because you, like with Jonathan Davis and a load of other players, you decided to go over to Rugby League.
That's right.
Was that, there was more money and all back
in
the day?
Yeah, because Union was an amateur game at the time, and so obviously there's always scouts watching from Rugby League clubs in Wales, and I've been approached a couple of times into the years before I went, but it comes to a time then you think, right, I got to 25.
You must have been desperate because Because you went back into England, mate.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah. Went back in there. Yeah. So yeah, it was.
And St Helens, wasn't it?
Yeah, which is another
a top
club.
team.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, sort of one of the best clubs around, isn't it?
They're renowned for open rugby, and so that suited me. So I was going like from a similar team from Scarlets to a rugby league team who play, open rugby, which I like.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there was about 10 other boys of the Welsh rugby union team who went up in that period of 88, 89, 90. So there was quite a lot of Welsh boys up there as well then.
Yeah. Because from a fitness point of view as well, I mean, when I look at rugby league and rugby union, it just looks like a different level of fitness. Because the rugby union, you can stand around.
That's right.
That's why I was in the school team.
No, yeah, well,
if there was I don't think I would have gone in the rugby league team if they were not in school. I was so unfit.
No.
But did you notice the difference when you went
definitely.
to? It's faster, isn't it?
The union game, at the time in the late 80s, as you said, there was a lot of play. The ball was out of play a lot, so there was a lot of hanging around.
Yeah.
Now it's a lot different. The ball's in play a lot more. So it is a lot more fitness oriented. But when I went to rugby league, certainly the first three months was, and I was fit going there, but I was just as fit as the boys, but because you don't know the game, you're running around, you're out to your position, and someone says, "Oh, get back over there," and you're running back over there. So you're doing a lot of extra stuff, which you obviously once you pick the game up, then you can concede your fitness and energy, and then but yeah, it was a much faster game.
Yeah. Was there much of a difference between the Welsh and the English boys with fitness and stuff like that? Or was it all about the same sort of?
Yeah, because most of them were all internationals going up there, so they were fit lads anyway. But again, as soon as you settle into the game and know where to be position wise and stuff, we all did well.
Yeah, and you always also you were lucky enough to play for Great Britain, which is a flipping amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just an amazing thing. But we're not going to tell you about that now. No, because this is the end of the first. First side. It's the end of the first side. I'll see you in part 2.